Pinterest on stream, just in case something happens. Right, okay. I just realized I'm not fully prepared after all. One sec while I figure some stuff out. Right, then full screen that. Right, there we go. Oh, wait, hang on, that's the wrong full screen. I still need to see my tools, so it's Control-Shift-F. There we go. Means I can nudge that up a bit. Yeah, I've got the chat here now, so can see if and when anyone says anything. Very nice. All right. That's a lot of muscles. I'm probably going to have to be flipping back and forth between these. I wonder if I can set this up in a... No? Can't do that? What about view? Detach canvas? Sort of. Not really. Alright, what if I undo that? Okay. Interesting. Alright, we'll just flip back and forth. No big deal. Alright, most of these are from the front, so we're going to be focusing on this side. Which is a shame, because I think this side's a little easier. These big old muscles taking up most of it. And only two groups and the triceps to worry about here. Yeah, we'll get into it though. So this is what I have collected. I think I might do this one first because it's probably easier. Be a good warm-up. And then this one, nope. This goes here, and then this one here. Yep, so we can work from left to right. And I reorder them. There we go. Yep, I'm one of those crazy people who names their layers when I can. I was going to set up some music today, but I forgot. Or rather, I needed to set up my reference and it was getting a little late. Okay. So what's the best way to do this? I think probably decrease the opacity of this. But then I can't select colors easily. Unless there's an option for that in the color picking tool, but I don't feel like figuring that out on stream. Let's have a quick look. I for eyedropper, no, I for line, okay. Eyedropper, there we go. Tool options, all visible layers. Doesn't have anything for ignoring opacity, unfortunately. Maybe it does it anyway if I only go sample. Well, let's give it a go. Okay. Decrease the opacity. Pick that color. Yep, okay. Does not work. A shame. That's very strange. Why would you not want it to... I guess if you wanted it to add to the palette and not update the color. Anyway, we're getting distracted, or rather I am putting off doing something difficult. Let's make sure the eyedropper is back the way it's supposed to be. Yep. Okay. I'm going to switch these around. Alright, we've got pectorals up here. Yeah, I guess that's one way of doing it, is just... always go back to this layer to color pick stuff. And there's the... what are these called again? This should be an easy one. It's annoying that this arm's in shadow, but I think it's still visible enough. What have we got? Deltoids. So those were the pectorals and the deltoids. Go up in the neck. Let's do this. It should be easy enough to see, the sternocleidomastoid. Oh, well, not really, but Where else does it go? Down on the side there. So this. Sure. Let's grab the rest of this group. So these are next to there and over there. These are the infrahyoid group. So I think there's something in here called the hyoid, which is like the bone that moves your voice box up and down or something. I don't know. I'll get that in there. Next to the hyoid. Maybe that's what infra means. Maybe these are next to. And this, the scalene muscle. In between the trapezius and the infrahyoid group. Well, there's the deltoid there. Just pop that in. Not the deltoid, that's this. Not the trapezius. There's the trapezius. There's the trapezius again on that side. So I don't know what the scalene muscle is. I might need a different diagram. Well, either I look up a different diagram or I just get it wrong. I'm just gonna let's take a guess and see if we're right. So I'm gonna say it's this. Sure. Then we have the clavicle, which is not a muscle. It is a bone. There you go. Thought I didn't know anatomy, did you? Well. And that inserts down there. It goes. I don't know. Does it go under? I feel like it does go under this deltoid. Right. There's the bicep. You can see that nice and easy. Also inserts under there. The armpit. No wonder it's so difficult to draw. There's like this. This doesn't. This goes over the top. But there's like this scalene muscles up here, and then like 3 or 4 muscles from the back, and they all just shove into that one point. It's like, yeah, I had to look at it. It's super complicated. It goes down there and goes probably, it's a little bit blurry, but if I had to guess, probably like there. On the other side, it's got a nice little outline as well, so we can just sort of say that it's there. Triceps, can we see it from that side? Let's do this first, and then we can cover the triceps over it. This is the brachialis. You know, I'm going to keep saying the names, and I'm going to keep forgetting them, but that's okay, as long as we're trying. I'm going to say it's this side thingy here. Can we see it from that side? Nope. And on the back, we got the tricep. It's pretty similar pose, which is handy. The tricep there. Where does the tricep insert? Where does it go to? I've just sort of stopped it there, but I think they continue on. Nope, it's pretty unclear there as well. Cool. I think it inserts sort of in the upper elbow somewhere. Yeah, I'm picking colors from the canvas again. What next? There's some easily visible. No. Serratus anteriors. So let's. I don't know why I did them so clean. I'm just going to have to be very careful or do the other ones on a new layer. And on the other side, I don't think we can see them. Maybe up here a little bit, if I had to guess, but that doesn't look right. Okay, if we put in the abs, then we can color the rest of it in the same color as the obliques. Right, abdominals. Gonna say they're kind of like that. Right. Now let's do them in blobs. So we found out that there's one just here, right? Yeah. So we can definitely see this one. And this one. Can't really see the other side of it there. And it looks like it sort of goes like that. Might be a bit wide. Might not all be muscle. It should actually go all the way down, I think. It looks a bit odd, but... And then there's this one up here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard to get the size right when this side's so dark. Anyway, I think we can pretty easily see the obliques from there, the external obliques. That means there's internal obliques. Lucky we don't have to draw those. I'm going to pop that on a new layer. Well, that didn't help much. Oh, well. Pretty sure I'm following the outline of the ribs there, but... And on the other side... Where does it stop? Around there. Okay. Sure. I think they look a bit jank because they aren't. Oops. There goes me. It says changing side because it makes more sense and then getting the sides wrong. Oh yeah, wrong layer. Okay, if I merge these, is it going to make it 100% layer? No. Excellent. Good. Right. Good, good. Yeah, it's because they're not right vertically. And they're all sort of weird shapes, but hey. Only's coloring's what I see. Yep. Okay. Not looking forward to this bit. What do we got here? Okay. Got the brachioradialis and the extensor carpi radialis. I wonder if it was called radialis because it twists around radially. I don't know. The flexor group's on the back. Can we see that from here? Maybe a little bit there. Alright, I'm just going to do this as best I can from this diagram. And then check after. Right. So that's definitely the front of the arm, right? Yes. In almost the same configuration. So we can probably pretty closely match that. Sure. Sure. Let's put in the brachioradialis. Okay, so from up here down to there near the wrist, but not as far as this one. Let's call it from up there down like that. And let's call this one like that. I'm going over like just the very general feeling I get from my own arm. Put the red in on the other side. Stop using the wrist. And the flexor group. So this is like a bunch of different muscles. And there's that tendony thing that wraps around the wrist. Does it go there or there? Oops. What? What? You run out of food or something? You gonna make me check in the middle of my stream? Pretty rude interrupting. Or are you just saying hello? Who knows? Okay, let's grab this. That color there. And draw in that there are in fact a bunch of muscles here. I don't know if that's accurate, it's probably not. But we got a lot to get through, so. You're gonna rush and get it wrong? What's the point of doing a bunch of wrong ones, huh? Alright, let's check this. Okay, that's there. Could be up a bit further, I think. Probably, I want to say here. Oh, well, that solved it. I don't think they go down that far anyway. Oh, I mean, yeah. I don't know if the muscles go down that far anyway. They probably do. Yeah, how's that? Oh. Well, that's a challenge. Alright, let's give it a go. Pretty sure this is a big part of it on the back, right? So that whole side. Okay. Let's say that that is the... Was that the extender group or the flexor group? I want to say it's the extender group. It is the flexor group. Okay, that's wrong. The purple one is the extender group. Flexor, extender. Flexing makes you go red in the face. Okay. Flexing your back makes you go red in the face because it's on the back of the arm. Is it? It's kind of on one side. I guess it's on the back compared to the hand. Maybe. Ugh. Okay, this is the that bit. Bulbous part on that part of the arm. Which way does it go? It goes towards the thumb, so it's coming in down here. So it's coming from around here, around and down into there. Sure. And the green one, which is the extensor carpi. Oops. Yeah. I'm just gonna call it sort of that. This is probably no way right, because I doubt they're this flat. I think there's probably a lot more curve to them than this. Oops. And then the extensor group. Yes. We'll pop in here, the wrist. Now, where all these are going, I don't know. The thumb, maybe? Let's pop this bracelet thing in. What is she up to? Is she on the bench? She just refuses to eat the biscuits. Well, she doesn't, but she complains about it. Talking about our cat, by the way. I'm pretty happy with that, I think. Alright, leg time. Oh, wait, am I missing something up here? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like these just extend down further. So maybe they extend past this? Doesn't feel right, but what do I know? Alright, let's get these bulbosaur leg muscles. Look at these knobs. Makes it very easy to do. Okay, knobs green. I put the scalene in first? I don't think so, because it has to go over the top of everything, so. Also, it's not the scalene. This is the scalene. This is the sartorius. Vestus medialis. Bulge. And bulge. Haven't actually done the inside of the thigh. I wonder what that's going to look like. Oh, like that. Okay. Rector femoris. These. Where does that insert? Here by the hip. Okay. So like there, maybe. And on the other side. And then the pink one, vastus lateralis. On the lateral side is this thing. I don't know enough about where these go up here. Let's pop this and this. Tensor fasciae latae on the side of the hips up there. So like, maybe that's, I have no idea where that goes. I should have looked up some more. I'm very wary of, also I'm using like the underpants area as like a blank zone where everything disappears into, which is incorrect, but so it's probably more like up here. Who knows? Not me. I do not know. Well, where does it go? It just turns into the iliotibial band around here. And then comes down there. And there, well, is this the iliotibial band? I guess. Not iliotibial band. So that goes all the way up there to the hip. So, need to be good about that. Goes all the way up to the hip. And comes down there. I don't know. Which means that it's like there-ish before going away. There's a lot of muscles in here. Okay, let's try and get them so there's like one up here between the hips and the there. So that's like from there to there. I'm just completely guessing at this point. And there's this one which goes from there to there and comes down to the same point. Can't see these on the model, but can't see much on the model. In this area. That should be like that, I think. And then there's this, which connects just there to this part over here. So just there to this part over here. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. They're just stripes. Ooh boy. And these which go from like here down, I'm just gonna say it's like that. Oops. And don't forget we got the Sartorius to S all the way up there. At least that's a nice, very obvious place to put it. And wait, where does it go from this side? It goes from the knee up around to the outside of the hip. So the knee up around the outside of the hip like that? I guess it goes like that. That's a confusing one. I don't think this is right at all. I do not think that the adductors go all the way down here. Mine do. They might do. Let me put these little pink ones in. And put in the big old Sartorius, S-ing across the whole lot. Maybe it's the Sartorius that's the bulge here. Nah. So it goes swoosh, Sartorius. And from the inside of the knee, swoosh, Sartorius. I think that feels quite right. More like that. Oops. I also don't know where it connects in 3D space. Like, where along the hip here does it go? I think it's there, but I don't actually know. Could be even... it might go all the way up there. I don't think so, though. I thought I saw on the back side it connecting up here. But it might just be a coincidence and she was using the same colors for these little muscles up here. Okay. I think that's all the, I mean, they're not very accurate, but all the upper leg muscles. So now we go to the lower leg. Right. Okay, what's obvious? I don't think that Sartorius is right. I think it's way too wide, but also this is very wrong. Yeah, I don't think that's right. That's more like it. I mean, it might just be that it looks better in the It looks better with the muscles I've already drawn, but I don't think it looked correct. Anyway, back to the lower leg muscles. Let's do fibularis longus. Is that obvious? Down here. Man, I'm just gonna have to guess. This is just a lump. Okay, let's do the tibius anterior first. So tibius, the tibia is this bone, I think. I haven't merged down these layers. There we go. Okay, so we can see. Yep, and there's the tibia. I know this knee comes down a bit far, but that's what it was. Okay, so from up here, below the knee down to the ankle on the inside. So from up here down to the ankle on the inside, so like that. Ankle on the inside. Up. I can sort of see something there. I think I'm just drawing the I'm just drawing the tibia there. I'm just drawing the bone. Okay, so it is at the front, covering it. Okay, so I think this is the bone. It is covering it till about halfway, and then it gives way to the tibia group, which is like all up the front here. Now these side ones are going to be difficult. Okay, so we got the soleus in the middle. So call it that. And we got the gastrocnemius on the inside, which we'll call that. I'm pretty safe. I feel pretty safe doing that. Again, I don't like how straight and stripy these are, but I don't know a better way to do it. And fibularis longus on the outside here. Is that all of this? Surely not. It might be a little bit poking out there. Let's call it. Can't actually see any of it there. And let's call that this. Since we can see a little bit of it from the back. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this, eh? I think the red and the blue is okay, but I do not know about this fibularis longus here. Gonna have to look at more diagrams, but I don't want to do it on stream. Not bad, I don't think. Not too bad. Oh, I missed an orange bit. In between the scalene and the So like there. Oops. And then the question is this actually helping? Surely it is, especially in the lower leg. I think that needs a little bit of yellow. Apologies for my navigation technique, but it's what comes from having one hand on the mouse and one hand on the stylus, being an old lefty. Okay, so that comes in like there. Call that the soleus. Yeah, I feel a bit better about that. Don't feel particularly good about the just sort of painting this whole thing with one brush, but I don't know, it might be right. I think we need some light green on the other side too. Do we? No, I think actually we can't see it at all. Might do a little bit up there, but yeah. No point colouring a muscle that you think is there just because you think so. And you're just getting it wrong. We're not about getting stuff wrong. Let me put that little anklet in. Pop it, where is it? Just above the ankle. So like here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, I think. Right, this one's going to be interesting. For ease, it would probably be this one next. You can very clearly see all the different muscles. I said that, and then I was just looking at this thinking, what is what is this? Is it the, is it this? Is it the pink one? The Vestis lateralis? Looks like it might be to me. I'm going to say it is. Yeah, because if you're looking at it from the front, then it's sort of small and to the side. Yeah, we'll say that's the Vestis lateralis. This twisty arm. And this leg from the side, thing I haven't done yet. Okay, so it's difficult, but in different ways. This, well, I mean, that's easy enough. But what is this? Okay, so it's above Vestis lateralis. And I think it's one of the hip flexors, like maybe this one, or is it this, the tensor fasciae latae? It is in the correct place. It's sort of like that. I don't know. I do not know. Could be one of the adductors that I just hadn't placed properly. I'm sure the adductors are on the inside of the leg. Thing is, there's like, it's not like these are creative decisions. There's a very clear correct answer. Yeah. Alright, let's give this one a go. After a bathroom break, 1 second. You know, I just realized I never sent out any notifications to say that I was streaming, so no one knows that I'm doing it unless they catch it subscribed later. And so I'm pretty sure this whole section here is just gonna be, you know, fantasy, but we'll see what we can do. Right, let's I want to start from the bottom. I don't actually like doing the leg muscles because I don't understand them yet, especially the lower legs. And this is like, you know, an airbrushed cylinder. There's no clues here. She might even be wearing tights. I don't know. That might be motion blur. Well, and just start, I guess. Start at the top. From the top. I can see that at least. Sternocleidomastoid goes from. Oh, wrong layer. From here to here. And also here. A little bit. Infrahyoids go here. I'm okay about making these ones stripy because I think they actually are. And a little bit here. Trapezius. Can we see the trapezius at all? A little bit here, maybe? And then I'm missing the scalene muscle. It's in there somewhere. Again, it's like 3 evenly sized stripes. I might just do that. Probably not accurate, but. And then there's like some more muscles in here. Might be part of that, but I do not know. This has been pretty good for showing my gaps of knowledge. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I can see it going like that. Maybe more like that. And then got the pectoral. Oops. Goes in there. And on the other side. Might even be bigger than that. And insert. Might even be bigger than that. Inserting under the arm. Bicep. Brachialis. wonder why I remember the arm muscles but not the leg muscles. Is it just because I did it second, so it's not... maybe the brachialis is more like there. And then the tricep is a little bit in the back here. That's how I am reading it. I don't know about this. Hang on. The bicep inserts under the arm, so it should actually be under there. I don't know if the pectoral goes... Yeah, it probably does. Oops. There you go. I think that's a bit more accurate, maybe. Anyway. Lower arm. Okay. Blue bit is bulgy bit, which is the brachioradialis. Brachioradialis will go from in here to here. And the extensor carpi radialis. Crap. That's the top side. I'm looking at the underside of the arm. Wait. No, this is the back of the arm. This is the part by the back side of the hand, and I'm looking at the underside, which is in fact this. I think. No. So this is the... Okay, this is very unclear. I think this is the underside of the wrist. Yeah, because if I'm thinking of like... Yeah, it goes from the elbow down to the underside of the wrist. And then this is the top of the wrist. Okay, and I'm looking at the top of the wrist. Okay. Alright. Alright. Don't know what's here. Is it just bone? Feels like it. Feeling my own arm. Okay, so I'm looking at the top of the arm. I might just got distracted, but turn this off while there's nothing being said. But it's good to know that it's there. Let's see. So that goes over the top of the arm. Maybe that's the green one. And the blue one's over here, but they both insert by the wrist, by the thumb. Maybe I'm completely whacked, and this is actually the back of the hand, and I've been doing it upside down the whole time. Because, like, I don't know, is that not why these muscles are all twisted? Very unclear. This definitely feels like the back of the wrist, and this definitely feels like the top of the wrist to me, but Cannot be sure. Cannot be sure. Alright, we're fudging it. We fudging it. But what do I fudge? I'm just going to put in what I do know, which is these. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check some stuff after this. Might write some notes about what they are. Alright, so I gotta check lower arm muscle sides. What else is confusing me? Check the sartorius position. That's this thing. And what else? Get a better look at the lower legs. Get a better look at the lower legs. And check the adductors. I'm pretty sure these are like half right at least, but oh, and this. Yeah, I've got to check out what's going on in this region to see if the diagram is accurate and this really does come all the way down here, or if this, I don't know, where does this come from? Is it these? Does that come up here? I don't think so. I think these are lats. But then, yeah, does it just sort of swoosh on down there? I have a feeling it might. So something to check. Not feeling, check. So check, what is that? Lats. End point. Yeah, I think those are all my notes so far. Okay, let's keep going on this. I think I'm starting to flag. I'm starting to run into difficult things. Sorry about all that scratching. My headphones got over there for some reason. Pretty sure that's wrong. And then we got the flexor group on the back side. Yeah, I don't know, that might be right. Okay, now to invent the mysteries of the torso. Let's get some brachioradialis in there. So like there. I don't actually know where they go. because I can't see them in the can't see them on the backside. Like they just sort of, both of those just sort of disappear unless they go up into these or like under these. All right, another note to check. Where do the, what are these called again? Serratus anteriors go. On the back. Same for the obliques, actually. Where do they go? Oh, maybe this, yeah, maybe this little green thingy here is, yeah. I think I'd colored it the same color because I thought it looked the same. Okay. That looks about right to me. Apart from being a bit messy, but we'll clean that up when we do the lats. The, what is it? Oh, wait, no, those are the obliques, not the lats. I called it right in my note, though. If I had to guess, I'd say... Okay, so it's in between these and the abs, which are here. Like... that sort of shape. And in between these. Gonna have to be cleaner. And can I see the other one from this side? Maybe a little bit, but I don't think so. And I think this is the lats section here, so let me just grab that. Pop that in there. Should actually be less because they're under the skin. My gran, I've got you under my skin. Alright, let's put the abs in. Okay, so we'll go like there. This is complete fantasy at this point. There. There. And then a long one down there. And then match it on the other side. That doesn't actually look too bad. They're too even though. I think this, okay. So hang on. The top three, the belly button is right there in between those two. So it's like 6 and then a long one at the bottom. So 6 and a long one at the bottom, belly button there. I think the belly button's more like... No, I think that's about right. Okay. So the next thing I'm not sure about is the continuation there, but I'm not really drawing them very three-dimensionally, so I think that's okay. I don't know. I don't know about this. Do not know about that. I think it comes down a bit. Let's do that and make it come down a bit lower. So like, shoosh, down there. Right, leg time. I think I might make these a bit bigger actually. Needs to come sort of up there. Some big old muscle. Not too happy with this, but oh well. Right, leg from the side. Something I have not done yet. Give it our best shot. Can't see this much, so this is going to be a big part of it. And this goes on the top. I think that's going to be easy enough to place. So it's like... like that, sort of. Just like the muscle on top. Not even be further out than that. Yeah, there we go. This is going to be a nightmare. Maybe not. Drawing with my wrist again. Okay, let's... Whoops. No. Yep. I think that's... Can we even see that? Maybe a little bit there. And then a lot on that side. Adductors. Can we see any of the adductors? Not really. Oh, I mean, not the inner ones at least. Well, maybe this. It goes like... Where does that go? To the left of this, to the inside of the sartorius. It pretty much continues on this. So let's see, left of the sartorius, which I haven't drawn yet, inside of this, so like what continues on this, so like here, maybe? And there on the other side. It seems like one that lifts the leg though, so maybe it's there. And the red one, okay, all of these are inner ones. I think a big one's going to be this tensor fasciae latae. Where does that go? Sort of around the hips and down the side. So like that. This is complete fantasy at this point. I have no idea what I'm doing. Vestus Vestus lateralis. Where does that go? From inside in between them to down to the outside of the knee. Outside of the knee, down in between them. So like that. Need to check the reverse muscles. Oh. Right. Well, I can put that in at least. Can I see the upper back? Not really. It's probably there. Yeah, I missed the... I guess there. I'm sure there's a bunch of muscles around here, but maybe it's like that. I don't think so, though. Maybe. Okay, what about on the back side of here? Tendon. Okay. Is it all tendon? Basically. Everything I can see, at least. None of that. Okay, the sartorius. I haven't put the sartorius in yet. Does it go in the in-between? I think it goes on the outside of the bulb thing. It does. No, it doesn't actually go... I mean, yes, it does. It goes to the inside of the knee up to the hip. Inside of the knee up to the hip. Inside of the knee... So like past this up to the hip, so kind of like that. I don't know if that's accurate. And oh, placement in 3D space is a real issue because I haven't actually done much of it. Pretty sure it's like that. It looks too low. Like that. And like that on that side. Does it feel right? No. Why? Goes too far back. Should go here. Is that correct? I have no idea. Let's pop that red one in for kicks, why not? Maybe it's correct. Who knows? Not me. Lower legs. I can put these in the gastrocnemius pretty confidently, I think. Never mind, this is a very unclear picture. Let's say that's it though. And what have we got on the side here? Is that this? So soleus is on both sides? Wow, I actually need to take a better look at this, but there's so many. Alright. Middle to ankle. to, wait, inside or outside ankle? Inside ankle. Middle to inside ankle. Oops. Tibial group, middle to knee there. Middle to knee there. Fibularis longus. Where does that go? Completely disappears there, so I guess it finishes on the side. Let's see if I have a look at my own leg. Fibularis longus, this thing, where does it go? Wait, is that it? No. Is that it? What about this? I don't know. Do not know. Okay, we'll say it goes from up there down at the... Oh, wow, it goes all the way to the ankle. Okay, I didn't see that. So from that to there. Fibularis longus. There we go. Am I getting a bit more blasé with these? Yes, because I'm getting tired. Pretty sure I can see the soleus of the back leg a little bit. If it comes on the right of both sides of there. It's in the Achilles. It's on the inside. Be like there-ish. Put the Achilles tendon in. Am I missing anything? Well, I think that actually goes over a bit. This seems a little bit more bulgy. Whoops. Wrong color. Right, well, wait, have I finished? Yes. I have done all the muscles I can see. Maybe not accurately. Like, I'm pretty sure this isn't right. In fact, yeah, I think out of all of the sections, this is probably the most wrong. Let me put that, what is this? Iliotibial band in. Maybe that'll help. So, the ass comes down to like there almost. Is it the side of the... Yeah, the side of the leg. I can put the little wrist thing in, and the ankles. This is a mystery. I don't know what that is. Is it the tricep again? Is it nothing? Is it just bone? There's something there. I'm just feeling up my own arm again. I'm gonna color in a little bit of tricep, I think. even though it's probably wrong. So yeah, a little rough. I think that might even, oops. Might even come down all the way like that. I think I can see a little tiny bit of this as well, whatever that is. That is the bicep femoris on the back of the leg there. Probably do the knee as well if I'm doing that. Looks like a mess, but that's fine. Do I want to do this one? Or do I want to take a break for eating and maybe switch tasks and continue tomorrow? My brain is feeling drained. What can I do for 5 minutes? That'll take us to the hour. And then I can look up some answers to the questions that I had. Specifically, which side of these muscles? Is this the wrist on the bottom or is it the wrist on the top? I'm 90%, 60% sure it's the wrist on the top, but I don't know for sure. Check the sartorius position. So yeah, in three-dimensional space. So it goes from there to there, but like I was wrapping it all the way around the back because I thought it went like up here. But I think it connects to the top of the front of the hip. In fact, I can probably feel it on my own self. So that's an important thing to keep note of. The adductors, that's crazy. I didn't actually have a note for those, but pretty confusing. I think it's okay if you think of like, I mean, you sort of group these ones and you think of like this top one, which you can sort of feel lifting your leg. Maybe. Actually, maybe these lift your leg, but shit. Oh well, and then this is like that inside muscle. Quite big, I think, maybe. Wait. Oh. I was looking at this being, where that red muscle, where'd that come from? But that's just that's like the adductors grouped up. Should probably color it purple to match that, but let's do that. And then I'd have to change the, I was going to say then I'd have to change the color, but sorry, the color of the note, but actually the note is all multicolored on the front. So if I just pick one of the multi-colors, just pop that in there. There we go. Now they match. And it's still contrasty. Good. Okay, next question. The lats endpoint. Where do the lats go? It's just sort of there on the front and gone on the back. At what point do they stop? I don't know. I've also seen some I've also seen some diagrams that sort of have the lats going like finishing here, and then there's like a lower back area like that, which feels kind of right to me. So I'm thinking we're just gonna leave that like that. It sort of notes what I intended. Yeah. Also, these aren't quite as big as I thought, so I'm gonna shrink those down a little. You know, I could just change the... Don't be lazy. I could just change the position of that. There we go. Maybe this is a darker, slightly darker yellow. That looks awful. Okay, edits to diagram complete. Where do the obliques go? Same thing. Oh, right. So the serratus anterior, these obliques are these. Both just disappear, and I don't know where they go on the back side, so I want to know the shape of them on the sides. Better look at the lower legs. I have very little clue what these look like in three-dimensional space, where this goes to that. I think I'm sort of getting the red one and the blue one, the tibius anterior and the tibia group. That's to the front of the foot, to like the top side of the knee, and that's from the middle of the knee down to the ankle. But the rest of it, especially the sides of the legs, inside, the outside, the fibularis longus, where does that go? I don't know. It goes up here, I think, a little bit, but... Yeah. Yep, and that's all the questions I had written down. I'm sure there's other things I'm unsure of, like, nothing comes to mind, but... this. What are this neck, the side of the neck, what does that do? Side of neck muscles. Okay, I think that's a good place to take a break. Or stop muscles for the day, continue on with something else. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you another time.